All right, let's get talking. What skin tones are predominant in Black America? Now, right now, I'm showing you some Baka people from Cameroon. These people are also known in non PC terms as pygmies. The reason why I'm showing this to you is because I believe that the skin tone of these men is about what is average for Black Americans or African Americans. Now, you can see or you can find us darker than this as well, but this is probably um, about average. Okay. Now, in contrast, this gentleman, who is from a different part of Africa, is noticeably darker. Close this out. And let me just show you, before I go into that, I can also show you this. If it ever opens up. Okay, so someone this complexion, this is also, I would say, not unusual. I don't know if it's average or not, but this individual is from the Democratic Republic of Congo. The other person uh, is probably either from Senegal or Gambia. I'm not sure, but uh, basically a different uh, climate in Africa. Now, of course, you do find many scrolling down who almost are as dark as people you find directly from Africa. Facial features also are important because Europeans tend to have uh, narrower noses, more prominent nasal bridge, and oftentimes narrower faces than Africans are known for. So Ludacris, shown here, I would venture, perhaps has more um, non African ancestry than either Akon or Kevin Hart. Now, going over here, there are ethnic Africans, people from African ethnicities who can be of a yellowish complexion. Generally, if you have kinky hair, if you have full lips, if you have flared nostrils, you will simply be perceived as black. Now, I know there are certain people who do not like the term dark skinned black or light skinned black because I guess they feel like it's an oxymoron, which I can somewhat understand that, but um, yeah, but if a person has features that are traditionally assigned to the so-called Negro race, then you know, and they're light, then they would be described as a light-skinned black person. But now, let's see. I don't remember what's here. So okay, so we're back to this image, and what we can see is that these individuals who are of a reddish brown complexion, they are darker than this individual here, yet they are lighter than Akon and Kevin Hart, while still being darker than Ludacris. But then this to close this out, close this out. And now we were going to look at the climate of Africa map. Africa, hold on, come on. Oh, I thought we were. You have to go back in. Africa, come on. Let's wait for it to come back, I suppose. Okay, so Africa, climate map. Images. Here. And we're gonna visit. Hopefully it will show. Enlarged area. Hoping the map will show. Come on, please show the map. Okay. So I need to see the map. All right, so what we see is that rainforest covers portions of the southern part of Nigeria. We also see rainforests in parts of Cameroon and going into other parts of Central Africa. What we see over here, and this here is Gambia, and around it is Senegal. But what we see in this area, this is Mali. But what we see in this area is that it is semi-arid. That basically means it's hot and there tends to be dry, and there are not a lot of trees to provide shade. Then we see going over here into South Sudan. We see again it is semi-arid. We see grassland through much of this area, and all around here we see grassland. Now the tree cover of the forest provides some protection from UV radiation. This is where's my cursor? Okay, yes. So this is Democratic Republic of Congo. I think this. I'm not sure. I think this might be Congo, Republic of Congo. They're two different Congo countries. But anyways, yeah. So the forested areas provide some protection from UV radiation, and part of the reason behind having extra melanin is for protection from the UV damage of the sun. And so now if we go here again, this individual will let come on, scroll down, please. I don't know why it's not scrolling down. Come on. Yeah. I don't care about that. Yeah, so this individual is from a part of Africa that has less tree cover, whereas this person is from a part of Africa when it opens that has more tree cover, because he's from Central Africa where you saw that they have tropical forests. And so if I close this out, and I think I can close this out and go to, let's say, Africa. Close this. Oh, no, don't want that. Gotta go back in. Africa, climate, and let's see, say ancient. So we see different times. This is projecting back in time. And we see that there was even more forest cover in ancient times than there is now. There's been a lot of deforestation in Africa. But this is one explanation for lighter skin in some people in Africa. However, you also have